This is Melissa Abbott, and today I will be doing the 11th Tara in the mandala of the 21 Taras, Orange Poverty Removing Tara. And we'll start our session today with invoking the guardians of the 10 directions to create a sacred space for our practice. East, southeast, south, southwest, west, northwest, north, northeast, above and below. And may the energies of these directions surround me and keep me safe from all harm. May the spirits and guardians of each direction guide and protect me on my journey within and without. I am grateful for their presence and protection. Gratitude. May it be so. To the east, Indra, the storm. Om Lam Indraya Namaha. Southeast, Agni, fire. Om Rim Agnaye Namaha. South, Yama, death. Om Tum Yamaya Namaha. Southwest, Nritti, chaos. Om Shkyam Nirataye Namaha. West, Varuna, ocean. Om Vam Varunaya Namaha. Northwest, Vayu, the wind. Om Ya Vayayave Namaha. North, Kubera, the mountains. Om Sum Kuberaye Namaha. Northeast, Isana, sovereignty. Om Mam Isanaya Namaha. The direction up, Prajnaprati, creation. Om Praja Pratatye Namaha. Down, Vishnu, durability and stasis. Om Him Vishnayeve Namaha. So the 11th Tara in the mandala of the 21 Taras is Orange Poverty Removing Tara, known as Phagma Norta Drolma. She is a revered figure in Tibetan Buddhism, and her name is derived from two words, Phagma and Norto, which respectively means noble, ultimate one, and bestower of wealth. You could say Phagma Norta Drolma is the embodiment of prosperity and generosity. And according to Buddhist tradition, Phagma Norta Drolma is believed to have the power to bestow wealth and good fortune on her devotees. And her divine presence is invoked through various sequences such as this one. And her blessings are sought by those seeking financial prosperity and abundance. Some understand that the greatest possible wealth is spiritual evolution, and she is sought after in this arena as well. She embodies the values of prosperity, generosity, and compassion, and her divine presence is invoked by those seeking her blessings for good fortune and abundance in their lives. The insightful and profound wisdom that she imparts upon you has the power to completely alter your perspective on life. Instead of feeling lacking and destitute, you can recognize the plentiful resources and opportunities that exist all around you, And her guidance allows you to see beyond your limitations and appreciate the bountifulness that life has to offer. Through her teachings, you can find a sense of richness and fulfillment that you may have previously overlooked. She is known for her ability to bestow wealth and alleviate the suffering of poverty. Her intense and wrathful energy is represented by the syllable hum, which she emanates in all the directions. This energy showers down prosperity, happiness, and contentment upon everyone, not just in terms of physical wealth such as food, clothing, and money, but also in terms of capabilities and understanding. Through her teachings and guidance, she helps to liberate beings from the poverty of ignorance and lack of knowledge. Tare Norter Drolma is often referred to as a goddess who liberates from every sort of lack, as her teachings and blessings are not limited to material wealth, but encompass all aspects of life. And she helps individuals to recognize their inherent potential and capabilities, empowering them to overcome their limitations and achieve their goals. Her energy, her vibration, her teachings provide a pathway to awareness, enlightenment, and liberation from suffering, which is the ultimate form of wealth. So let's talk about orange poverty removing Tare's appearance. She appears before you in a breathtaking embodiment of orange light, and she radiates an otherworldly aura. She is seated gracefully atop a magnificent moon cushion in the center of her lotus throne, and she emanates an air of regal authority, and her expression is semi-wrathful determination. And this expression on her face serves to energize the flow of her infinite wisdom, represented by the seed syllable hum. And as you take in her appearance, you become acutely aware of the various sensations that arise within you. But you are not overwhelmed by them. Instead, you find the strength to investigate your feelings and remain vigilant for any hidden wisdom that may arise. Orange poverty removing Tare's presence brings you a sense of peace and acceptance, which allows you to maintain your inner stability even when confronted with powerful emotions. Through her teachings, you learn to stay present and grounded, and to navigate the tumultuous waters of life with grace and resilience, especially those feelings of deserving abundance and those inner feelings of destructive lack of self-worth. So each Tare comes with what's called a praise, and the praise is a type of teaching, and there are layers of teaching to every praise. So the orange poverty removing Tare's praise or teaching is, I glorify and praise the one who can summon all the protector guardians of the world together. She frees all sentient life from the affliction of poverty with the syllable hum, galvanized by her wrathful, frowning gaze. So, what is the meaning of this praise? The first two lines of the passage highlight the summoning power of Tare, which is derived from her immense love, compassion, and wisdom. And as a sovereign deity, she commands the Earth's protectors, a group of protector guardian deities, which are called the Bhumi Pala Mipala. And those are the Sanskrit words. Bhumi means earth, and Pala means guardian. And the goddess of the earth is known as Sai Lamo Tenma Chenmo in Tibetan. And she is the primary Bhumipala, or elemental being who maintains the earth. She is the earth goddess, reflecting her stability and strength. So in addition to the goddess of the earth, there are 10 Bhumipalas linked to the 10 directions, each with their own retinue. And Tare summons, this orange Tare summons all these Bhumipalas and their retinues and other ancient gods such as Indra, Brahma, Vishnu, with her love, compassion, and wisdom. And by doing so, she brings them under her control, making them part of her mandala, of her retinue. And we can also think of these elemental forces of the 10 directions are ways that orange poverty-removing Tara can overcome, subdue, and align these forces positively and generously. The following lines describe another aspect of orange poverty-removing Tara's character, where she appears with a wrathful countenance. And sometimes this Tara can be gentle and loving, while at other times she can be more powerful and wrathful. And here, this particular Tara is depicted with a very wrathful face, and this face in Tibetan is known as Thro Nair. Thro means wrathful, and Nair refers to the lines on her face, indicating her frown. And as she frowns, her brows move with the energy of her wrath, and the powerful mantra syllable hum resonates. And this is a turbulent or powerful whirl of her energy, like a whirlpool, like a hurricane, like a cyclone. This isn't just some wimpy light. This is turbulent and forceful energy. And the first line of this passage refers to the Bhumipalas, or earth guardians, and the hidden meaning of earth is a reference to the lower chakra, which is considered a secret location and contains the essence of the red element, or bindu. And this secret place is below the belly button. It's known as the kunda. And in Tibetan Buddhism, they think of this location as an element that can be thought of as a red molecule. It can also be known as a bindu, a point of energy, or a very subtle spiritual atom. Now, the white element, or bindu, or the white molecule, resides in the crown chakra. And the one who can summon means the energy of the lower red element begins to bring down the upper white element. And then there is this continual state of movement. It's almost like a barber pole, the red and the white together. And they swirl and they expand upward and downward. And this movement is what guards, or pala, the essences in their path and passages. And by expanding them, one is taking good care of them. And taking care of these movements of the bindus, or subtle elements, means doing your practices and clearing the channels so wisdom and enlightenment can occur. And the line about the frowning gaze and the sound of hum also symbolizes the movement of the white element, or the white bindu. Another word for it in Tibetan is the thingal. And this thingal expands and contracts. It moves up and down. It swirls. You could think of it almost like a cyclone energy or barber pole. And this practice mainly focuses on the location of the third eye, which is deep in the center of your skull. And in this practice, all essential elements are brought to the third eye spot, where they begin to reveal their energy. And the wrathful, frowning gaze refers to the visible appearance of wrathful energy on the face, which radiates from this spot in her brow or eyes, removing poverty caused by a lack of knowledge of emptiness and blissfulness. This practice can develop this very subtle, unchanging state known as emptiness, shunyata, or rigpa. Those are the words for it. And this state completely removes poverty. And when the third eye spot is actualized, the experience of samadhi is reached and every realization is achieved. And this is the highest state of wealth, where we can become a billionaire or trillionaire without worrying about any other applications. The earth or ground in Dzogchen. Dzogchen is an offshoot of Vajrayana Buddhism, and it has deep meanings, teachings that are kind of secret, but they're also highly spiritually charged. So the earth or ground in Dzogchen is this innate awareness of shunyata or rigpa. And it is said, when we know rigpa, all its signs are understood, and when we maintain our minds in this wisdom state, which is a type of non-dual awakened awareness, we protect rigpa. We're taking care of rigpa. When we don't recognize rigpa in our lives, our minds continue to be deluded. So, in either case, we should be aware that we're maintaining something, but we should always choose to maintain our awareness in the rigpa state. And once we understand it, once we discover rigpa, everything is within our reach. We become the masters of our own mandala, the masters of our own states of consciousness. So orange poverty removing Tare has a mantra. And that mantra starts with the green Tare mantra. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture. And we'll just quickly go over the meaning of that. Om is the sound of enlightened consciousness. Tare is an active form of the word Tara, meaning star, navigator, savioress, and liberator. Tuttare means the supreme joy from having glimpses or tastes of that enlightened awareness state. And Ture is the swift, courageous remover of fear, which Tare does. She does it quickly, and she's courageous about it, and she gets rid of the fear. And Swaha, at the end, seals the practice. And in the green Tare mantra, you put the Swaha here. So be it, let it be so. But when we go to do the orange poverty-removing Tare, we're going to say Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, like the beginning of the green Tare mantra. But we're going to add Basu, Dhari, Swaha. Just 3 words at the end. Dhari means increasing worldly material wealth, and Basu means increasing spiritual wealth. So we've got both sides of the coin covered here in this mantra. Then Swaha, make it be so, let it be so. So by chanting this orange poverty-removing Tare's mantra, you seek the blessings of her, and she, in her compassion, wisdom, and enlightenment vision, will enhance your material and spiritual wealth in all areas of your life. So we're going to do the practice now. And we'll be starting with an invitation and visualization of the orange poverty-removing Tare in our imagination. So if imagining or visualization is difficult for you, just have the feeling. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to imagine this orange goddess, this feeling of orange poverty removing Tare within ourselves? And to begin with, we visualize or imagine large spaciousness. It's like we're sitting underneath the night sky, or we're by an open ocean, vast space. And in this vast space is a circle of the mandala of the 21 Taras. And in this mandala, which means a circle, there's green Tare is in the middle. She's the 22nd Tara, and around her, around the center, are orbs of the different colored Taras. And we invite green Tare to take form before us. She appears in a luminous, subtle body of green light, seated on a moon cushion in the center of her lotus throne. And she's surrounded by our teachers, our masters, our loved ones, and all 21 emanations of the Tare in the background. And they all appear in various colors. So we can just imagine that our friends and our loved ones and our supporters, our neighbors, are surrounding they're also in the mandala. And in part of this visualization is you don't have to visualize them all individually. You just kind of put them there. And we're going to imagine light pouring not only into us, but all of those around us. So we don't do the practice just for ourselves. We do it for those around us as well. And we start by invoking the green Tare praise. All gods and non-gods bow down, touching their crowns to her lotus feet. She removes all forms of poverty, material and spiritual. And we praise Mother Tare, the venerable, exalted Tare, the green Tare, Tare, the Liberator. She's swift and courageous. She removes all fear through Tuttare. She brings in this incredible spiritual joy, and she bestows all benefits through Ture. So we're going to say her mantra one time. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Swaha. And we're going to say our refuge prayer. We're just going to do the simple version of the refuge prayer. I take refuge in the Buddha Tare, the female Buddha, and the Dharma teachings, the teachings that she gives us, and the spiritual community of her seekers. And this could be you and me, or anyone listening to this, anyone doing Tare practices. And we say the bodhicitta prayer through the practice of giving ethical conduct, patience, diligence, concentration, and wisdom. May I reach full enlightenment to be of benefit to all living beings. May I be filled with compassion and kindness. May I be an instrument of peace. And may I work for the benefit of all those around me. May my actions be pure and motivated by love, so that every corner of the world is touched by its radiance. May we all cultivate our inner light and use it to spread joy, understanding, and unity in this world. And now we repeat what's known as the 4 immeasurables. You can't even measure this. It's so expansive. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from sorrow and the causes of sorrow. May all beings never be separated from the sacred happiness which is sorrowless. And may all beings live in equanimity without attachment for those we hold close or aversion for those we hold at a distance, and live believing in the equality of all that lives. So let's bring forth a visualization of orange poverty removing Tare. And she appears in that stunning orange light, and she radiates a powerful orange aura. She's sitting gracefully on a moon cushion on her lotus throne, and she exudes regal authority, and her determined expression energizes her infinite wisdom, represented by the syllable hum. And as you observe her, you become aware of various sensations, but remain calm. You find the strength to explore your feelings and be open to hidden wisdom. Orange poverty-removing Tare brings peace and acceptance, helping you maintain stability amidst strong emotions. Her teachings enable you to stay present and resilient, gracefully navigating life's challenges, especially when it comes to feelings of deserving abundance and self-worth. So we're going to bring forth in the mandala, we have green Tare in the middle, and we're going to bring orange poverty removing Tare's emanation out in front of the green Tare. And as we do that, again, we want to just recognize that our masters, teachers, loved ones, and guides are with this orange poverty removing Tare. And we want to also visualize seed syllables in your Tare, and you can visualize them in the Tare or in yourself. So you can have the Om in the crown, the Tam in the heart, the Ah in the throat, and a hum is below the Tam in the heart, but the hum on orange poverty removing Tare is also in the Om in the crown. There's a merging there of those. And it's optional for you to install these seed syllables. In my cards and my book, I give you examples of what these seed syllables look like. But if you don't have that, you can just imagine light there. Now, we make some traditional offerings. So if you have like a little puja or altar with a picture of Tare or maybe a little statue, or if you don't, you can just imagine placing in front of her water to drink, incense, essential oils, lights, bells, food, and music. Those are the traditional offerings. But more importantly are the inner offerings. You can offer any aspect of your life to orange poverty removing Tare for transformation. So whether you're struggling financially in your personal life, or you're feeling distressed about some of the states of humanity, you can give all of those things to orange poverty removing Tare. You can give her your fears, your shame, your needs, the things that hold you back, your ideas, your problems, and your situations. You can offer anything to Tare. If you feel like you're stuck in your spiritual evolution, if you feel like you're overwhelmed, if you feel like you just need to revamp your poverty consciousness, you can give those things to Tare. And when you give these offerings to her in this practice, she actually transforms them and boomerangs them back with that incredible whirlpool of energy that is swirling from her third eye. And in doing so, you can imagine right now that this orange poverty removing Tare is sending you her swirl of blessings and insights, transforming the offerings you've given her into what's called unobstructed wisdom blessings. And you can use these blessings for your own transformation, but you can also pass them on to others. So we'll say her praise again. I glorify and praise the one who can summon all the protector guardians of the world together. And at the beginning of our practice, we summoned the guardians of the 10 directions. And we acknowledge that she frees all sentient life from the affliction of poverty with her seed syllable hum. And this is galvanized. It's accentuated. It's energized by her wrathful, frowning gaze. And we will recite the orange poverty-removing Tare's mantra 21 times. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. 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 That's 10. We have 11 more. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. 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 6 more. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. 3 more. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. Last one, best one. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. And after we repeat the mantra, you want to relax in the tranquility of repeating your mantra and allow its energy to envelope you both internally and externally. So let's just take a few moments here to notice and absorb the essence, the vibration, the energy of the mantra. And we dedicate a portion of the time to reflecting on the genuine, deep-rooted bond you have with Tare and this vibration. So we'll meditate for a few moments and just know this portion of the sequence is extremely important as it allows the energies and the vibrations of the mantra to penetrate and permeate your being. And this is where the transformation takes. So we will meditate for a few moments. And now we will dissolve our visualization So envision orange poverty-removing Tare's emanation gracefully receding into its original place within the mandala. Watch as the mandala of Tare dissolves into luminous light and directs itself towards your heart, where a miniature form of Tare is seated upon a lotus throne. And feel the light travel through your body in a counterclockwise swirl and out of your heart, permeating the cosmos. And be sure to remind you that this Tare is always with you. So she swirls out of your heart, through your body, into your room, around your house, into your neighborhood, your town, your county, your state, the entire country, the atmosphere above and the earth below, and the entire world, and then the entire cosmos. And we offer the merit. So there's merit. When you do a practice like this, it generates a positive energy produced by the practice. And when this practice is spread throughout the entire universe, we want to make sure to dedicate the merits of your practice to the greater collective consciousness of the world, with the intent of bringing healing and enlightenment not only to yourself, but to all beings. And we will end the practice by repeating the orange poverty-removing Tare's mantra one more time to seal the practice. Om Tare, Tuttare, Ture, Basu, Dhari, Swaha. It's been my pleasure and privilege to lead you through the 11th Tare in the mandala of the 21 Taras. And this practice is in my book, Chapter 11, Tare Illuminated, the mandala of the 21 Taras. And it's available on Etsy, in my Etsy store, or on Amazon.com, as well as other booksellers. And I also have some Tare illuminated cards, which are really nice to have. They are an adjunct to the book, and you can get them in my Etsy shop. I want to thank you for being with me. It's my pleasure and privilege, once again, to lead you through this practice. Namaste.